did.
As you can see, this button now operates Wall's mouth. Yeah. Sure, come on in here and press that right there.
Whoa. It's so cool.
Okay, now I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you press that button. You don't have to worry, this isn't a take or anything, but I'm going to play this, and you should be able to control his mouth. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just make this repeat. That. Off and on. And let's just...
Hey, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole is going to be 13 years old.
Now you have control of his mouth.
Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rob. He's going to create his own restaurant. You mean like showbiz? Yeah, Rob, maybe you can get him to give you a job. Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Robin, please.
And it'll repeat. Let's try it again.
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole.
I'm not so good at
Cole's
it.
going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics. Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rob. He's going to create his own restaurant. You mean like showbiz? Yeah, Rob, maybe you can get him to give you a job. Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Robin, please.
Repeat again. Let's try it again.
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole.
Controlling Wall's mouth.
Cole is going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics. Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rob. He's going to create his own restaurant. You mean like showbiz? Yeah, Rob, maybe you can get him to give you a job. Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Robin, please.
That's really good, Cole.
Yeah, that was good. You want me to lay down the track?
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole is going to be 13 years old,
at the same
and
time,
he loves
but I practice it just like
animatronics.
you
Yeah, and he
do.
loves pizza too, Rob. He's going to create his own restaurant. You mean like showbiz? Yeah, Rob, maybe you can get him to give you a job. Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Robin, please.
Okay. In fact, let me do this for your dad's video. I'm going to go turn on a light that we have here that gives us a little more
Hey,
light.
it's
back
time
here.
for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole is going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics. Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rob. He's going to create his own restaurant. You mean like showbiz? Yeah, Rob, maybe you can get him to give you a job. Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Robin, please. Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole is going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics. Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rob. He's going to create his own restaurant. You mean like showbiz? Yeah, Rob, maybe you can get him to give you a job.
So I'll
Now
take a
that's
couple
an
of practice
idea, little
runs.
Earl. What do you say, Cole? Hire old Robin, please.
Here comes another practice run.
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for
Don't
Cole.
step on it.
I won't.
Cole is
Yeah.
going to be 13 years old.
If you broke it, you would have to pay for it.
I know I would.
And it's like thousands of dollars.
He's gonna create his own restaurant. You mean like showbiz? Yeah, bro, maybe you can get him to give you a job. Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Robin, please.
There's Choo-Choo Cole.
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is gonna be for Cole. Cole is gonna be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics. Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rob. He's gonna create his own restaurant. You mean like showbiz? Yeah, Rob, maybe you can get him to give you a job. Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Robin, please.
Okay, I'm going to go into the report.
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole is going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics. Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rob. He's going to create his own restaurant. You mean like showbiz? Yeah, Rob, maybe you can get him to give you a job. Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Robin, please.
Okay, now I'm going to play it back.
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole is going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics.
Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rolf. He's gonna create his own restaurant.
You mean like showbiz?
Yeah, Rolf, maybe you can get him to give you a job.
Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Rolfie, please.
Now I like everything except when he said he loves. The mouth was too short. Watch when he says he loves.
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole's going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics.
Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rolf. He's gonna create his own restaurant.
You mean like showbiz?
I'm gonna hit record, and then I'm gonna get out of it just on that one word.
What do you say, Cole? Hire old Rolfie, please.
Can I sit here?
Hang on, I'm
It's
almost
time for
done.
Another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole.
You tired, Cole?
No, I'm not
Cole's
getting
going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics.
Yeah, and he loves pizza too,
Okay, let's see
Rolf.
if I
He's
got
gonna
it.
create his own restaurant.
You mean like she's going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics.
Okay, I
Yeah, and
didn't
he
quite
loves
get it.
pizza too, Rolf. He's gonna create his own.
Fix that a little better. I'd rather you not sit there because things just aren't really that secure. But here, let me do this again.
Cole is going to be birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole's going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics.
Yeah, and he loves
Okay,
pizza
there we
too,
go.
Rolf.
Let's
He's
see.
gonna
Let's
create
see
his
if
own
that was
restaurant.
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole's going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics.
Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rolf. He's gonna create his own
Now, let's see
restaurant.
what we
You
want to
mean
do
like
with Earl. Let's see what we want with Earl. I see-
Yeah,
I saw
Rolf,
it
maybe
in
you
the
can get him to give you a job.
Now that's an idea, little Earl. What do you say, Cole? Hire old Rolfie, please. Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole's going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics.
Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rolf. He's gonna create his own restaurant.
You mean like showbiz?
Yeah, Rolf, maybe you can get.
But we want to. But when he said he's going to create his own restaurant, and then there was an extra mouth movement.
Yeah.
So we're gonna instead of Rolf's mouth there, we're gonna put up Earl's mouth, and I can select it right off of these menus like that. Now this button opens Earl's mouth. See that? Yeah. But I don't have to program it. I just have to bleep out that one extra signal. So let's see if I can do it. And it's going to be right about here. So press play, press
And
that.
he loves animatronics.
Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rolf. He's gonna create his own restaurant.
You mean like showbiz?
Yeah, Rolf, maybe you can get him to give you a job.
Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Rolfie, please.
So now that we have that, okay, we've got him actually performing your show. The next thing we do is videotape it.
Yeah.
And then I take that videotape and I splice it in to the show that I was using, and then I have to create the graphics too, because I want to put Cole, I want to put Cole Craft on the graphics and stuff. So that's the way I do it, and I'll finish the rest of it later so we can go on with our tour.
Okay.
But that's basically how it's all done. And the next thing I'm going to do before we go is I'm just going to save this to a disk so that if anything happens and we trip over a wire, I won't lose what we did.
Okay.
So that's going to be, I'm going to save it onto this disk right here.
Oh, and don't forget, I'd like to see Mr. Bassman. That's okay.
Yes, that's the next
Okay,
thing we're going to
yeah,
do.
Okay.
Okay, so there we go. Now, there we go. So I'm saving it to disk, and hopefully if that disk is working all right, it'll go all the way.
Hey, it's time for another great birthday, and today's birthday is going to be for Cole. Cole, who's going to be 13 years old, and he loves animatronics.
Yeah, and he loves pizza too, Rolf. He's gonna create his own restaurant.
You mean like showbiz?
Yeah, Rolf, maybe you can get him to give you a job.
Now that's an idea, little Earl. And what do you say, Cole? Hire old Rolfie, please.
Hey, we got a birthday in the house. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. birthday in the house. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
What was the restaurant that you put all these guys in?
Well, again, we put them in several entertainment centers. In the United States, there was a bunch of them, but the two that still have this show, although not in very good condition, is Odyssey.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, Odyssey Fun World. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is move the wires around now so we can see Mr. Basement.
Oh, this,
Grab my hand.
Good job, good job.
look at the moon rockers, Dad. They're so cool.
Yeah, now the moon rockers suffered some damage in the big blast of 2013.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that hole was torn in the back, was by the blast.
Yeah.
Was anybody here when the blast occurred?
Nope, we were all lucky not to be here.
Boy, I bet you were devastated when you came into that.
And you see that Smithy?
You know, devastated, I think is too strong of a word. I was
Okay.
very happy that
Well,
nobody
relieved
got
that you weren't
hurt,
here. Yeah, I'm sure.
you
Yeah.
know, and I realized, of course, that my life had changed quite drastically at that moment.
Uh huh.
Hey,
I
Dad.
just had to take care of it.
Dad, you see, they use Mitzi for that, and they use Beach Bear for that, and they use Fats for that, and then that's Duke, and then that's Choo Choo, and then that's like the spider thing.
Right.
Boy, you've learned a lot from YouTube, Cole.
And
I didn't even know these existed.
you didn't know?
No, they're called the Moon Rockers, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we only made one. We only made this one set.
And they're inside.
And where was this
The
supposed to
moon.
be?
Well, we made this one set as a alternative to the Rock-afire explosion.
So you could sell more.
So we could sell them, because I had 80 shows that
Okay.
were left over after Showbiz stopped buying them.
Okay.
What about the dragon over there?
Well, the Dragon was part of another show that we were designing that was called the Electronimation Extravaganza of Excellence, the EEE show. And the Dragon was going to be the star character, and it was going to be about energy. Again, I like to stick with the theme of energy. And the Dragon was going to help us discover a new source of energy, a new form of energy.
That's what I based my lizard on. Is that
Ah,
You based your what on that, Cole?
Lionel the lizard?
Oh, your prototype
Yeah.
in your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Now I'm gonna turn off this air compressor since we don't need it on now.
Here's my new Rock-afire explosion, Dad. You
Let me see.
see? This is kind of creepy down here.
Is it? Why?
It just kind of is. It's not really. It just reminds me of Five Nights at Freddy's. A lot. But I still like the characters. Like, that's Mitzi.
So,
I'm not sure who that is.
so that's clear. Is this clear plexiglass?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all use that, I think.
Yeah, and I'm not sure it's plexiglass. It might be. It is definitely a thermoplastic because we've vacuum formed it.
Is
Okay,
that-
wow.
Who's in there? Is that Looney Bird?
Yeah.
I can't imagine the time it took to make one of these. Putting all that together.
Oh, now it's not creepy.
Well, this is the machine shop where we have the lathes and milling machines and stuff like that to make the metal parts and the pieces. And over here, behind here, this is, I'll show you this bottle there. This is the thing that blew
Oh,
up.
yeah. Dad, this is the bottom that blew up. And
Oh boy.
And you can see how big it opened up. It opened up so big that it had to have happened fast. If you could just imagine how fast that ripped open.
yeah.
And it took down, it took out that wall back there. You see that big white wall?
Yeah.
That whole wall was blown out. The ceiling was blown off. The roof was blown off. Some walls over here were blown out, and the floors were blown out, along with all of the insulation that was up here. A lot of other things. All these shelves were turned over. Some machines were turned over. All the offices, their ceilings were broken, and all the pipes were broken.
Oh
So
boy.
It was just one thing after another trying to fix it.
Do you
We'll
want
go back in through this way here.
Do you want the rest of my root beer?
I'll hold it for you.
Okay, thanks.
That's-
This is where I'm working on the Bashy Bug game.
This is a really big mask.
Yeah, that's actually the piano player in the Hard Luck Bear show.
Oh yeah.
And
And you've saved all the molds
is
for all
Santa.
these?
Yep, got all the molds
wow,
downstairs.
okay.
You're
This is
gonna see
Santa.
those.
This is
That's
Santa.
right, that's Santa. And these here, this one and this one and that one are new.
I've seen that on
So
eBay
after you're
one
done
time.
pouring them, you bring them here to what? Dry? Or?
Yeah, they need
Okay.
to dry, and that's why I accidentally ruined
Billy Bob.
one of them because I
Oh.
didn't bring it up here. This one's fine. See, I put fiberglass inside to reinforce it.
Wait,
So this one's good.
who's that monkey thing?
That is Hannah Banana.
I've heard of her, but I didn't know that you created her.
Yeah, we created a Hannah Banana character for somebody in England out of a Mitzi.
Oh.
Yeah, and so some of these are really, really old, and some of them, like those I just showed you, are new.
Yeah.
And this whole rack of masks was featured in that film Keanu
Oh yeah.
about the cat.
And here's the walk around costume for Mitzi. Marcher, I'm pretty sure.
That's right, because you can see through the eyes.
Yeah.
And so Bashy Bug.
I
Yeah.
didn't know I had this mask.
So
If
is
you ever put it in St. Louis, tell me, please.
I forgot that I had this mask.
how many of these have you made? Bashy Bug.
Oh, I haven't made any yet.
Oh, okay.
This is the first prototype going together.
Okay.
And I stopped working on the Bashy Bug to get back on the animatronics experimenters
see.
kits. And when I get ahead on the kit, then I'll get back on Bashy Bug.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So who did all the wonderful artwork on this?
my artist is named Andrea,
Uh-huh.
and she did this artwork as well as the artwork on the back.
Okay.
The bug is watching Billy Bob down there.
And this is a backlit scene.
And
How
there's-
long did it take for you to put all this together?
We worked on it for about a year.
okay.
And there's the mechanism that goes inside of it,
Cool.
right there. And
More animatronics.
yeah, see, this is actually from the 70s,
Okay.
and this was the model for the modules. So I used to use these modules back in the 70s, very similar to the modules you've got now, except that back then you had to have 2 power supplies, whereas now you can run it off of a 12-volt power supply, and then you had to have a separate module for each tone, whereas now you can adjust one module through
Right,
all
I
the
see.
range of
That's pretty
frequencies.
neat.
So there's some other things too, like for example, all the switching is inside of it now, and the voltage regulation. So it's kind of a nice idea, because that means, for example, if you want to design a 30 character show, you just need 30 modules, and you just need enough tracks of audio
Right.
to handle the 30 modules. So that's why it's going to be good. You're going to see how you can create your own control systems, and they may look like this, or they may look a little different before you're through with it.
Okay.
And then the Bashy Bug game is a game about a bug that comes out of his can. He lives in this can,
You have to stomp on it. I think.
and when it comes out, he's of course challenging you to hit him with this flip flop.
Oh,
As he passes under the flip flop, you press the button and try and hit him with the flip flop. And he has different.
that's not politically correct. That PETA might be all over you.
Well, no, this is a post-apocalyptic cockroach.
Oh, okay.
So we want to exterminate these guys. Now my earliest game, which was the Whack-A-Mole, did get some reaction.
Oh,
from
it
people.
did.
Yeah. But so now this is my apology for the
Okay.
Whack-A-Mole. I was young and I didn't know what I was doing, and I made the Whack-A-Mole. So now I'm going to come out with this. I want everybody to stop playing Whack-A-Mole and start playing Bashy Bug.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Especially because I don't make any money on Whack-A-Mole. That was stolen from me.
Right. They got a bunch of copies now out there too, don't
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
Yeah.
They even have one at Chuck E. Cheese, I think.
Yeah. So well, let's go around this way. Oh, you want to see the bad kid shoot? Yeah. Let me see. Is that empty?
Yeah, it's empty.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's got a little bit in it. That'll attract roaches, so I'm going to hang on to it. And believe it or not, I mean, you'd look around here and go, "Gosh, Aaron's worried about roaches." I am. I don't have any
The
roaches.
basement.
Can you believe it? I got spiders though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
You've seen these
There's
videos.
my bad boy shoot.
Oh.
The basement is really cool.
Yeah. Now, when we go down here, I'm going to have to go and turn on some lights. So when you come down, it's going to be very dark for a minute.
Yeah. Oh wait.
So I'm going to bring you guys right here into this safe, open area, right here next to the evil clown.
Where's the clown? Oh wait, I know that dude.
Okay, so stay right here and let me go turn on some lights.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, my wife Angie says hi, and she's a big fan.
Oh, wonderful. Tell her I said hello.
Oh, and Abigail says so.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Abigail says hi.
Angie says she's a musician, my wife, and she says maybe one day I can play as well as Billy Bob.
Oh, that'd be nice. Okay, so let me, let's see, I've got a couple more lights I want to turn on. So let me encourage you strongly not to touch anything.
Okay.
There's
Because
spiders in them.
there could be spiders. And they don't come after you. They're reclusive spiders. They don't come after you, but you never know if one might be crawling around somewhere. And if you stick your hand in something, you might get bit.
Yeah.
So don't do that, okay? I've never been bit because I'm always careful. And I wear gloves whenever I handle things down here. So, so wait for me just a minute while I go turn on some more lights.
Hey, that's the Goonie Bird mold. Dad, remember from that one video?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the one the kid helped make?
Yeah. What was his name again?
So there's the birthday bird mold right there.
It's not a. That's a birthday bird. Oh,
That's
yeah.
the mold.
Oh.
See?
And look, there's the moon right there. Don't touch it. And that's the TV that they use, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bunch of stuff here. I want to see the evil clown. The evil clown is my favorite. The one that I really like though is the Billy Bob. The Billy Bob down here. And I've
Mhm.
always wanted that.
There's the mold for the moon.
Yeah, I know. I told you. that.
Okay.
There's Gary.
There's
from-
Bob for the. There's
Don't
some.
touch
I'm not touching it. There's the mold for Mitzi.
Oh, yeah, and there's Gary.
Yeah.
Here's the Goonie Bird. The Goonie Bird club.
That's right.
And one kid helped you with it.
That's right. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is videotape me opening this mold up, if you would. And would you do that with my phone? Because I promised this girl that I would,
Yeah.
It's on. Yeah.
yeah. So,
So
yeah,
you need to start it, Cole, when he's.
that's good. And I'll edit it. Don't worry about that. Okay, so this is the mold right here.
Yeah.
Check it for spiders. Okay, everything looks good.
Get his face.
This is for Cindy. Okay? We poured these last night, and we don't know yet how they're going to turn out, but I'm hoping, if everything worked out, okay, I'll tell you what, this might, oops,
Uh-oh.
boy, that was close. I almost knocked a chip out of my Fats mask.
Oh boy.
All right,
I would hate to.
I know, me too.
You don't have backups of those, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good.
But they're all of different varying qualities.
Uh-huh.
Okay, looks like things are looking good.
Guess you can always make a mold from a mask, right?
No, you can't.
No?
If you do that, it'll come out smaller.
Oh, I see.
A mask shrinks when it comes out of the mold,
I
so
see.
that means the next one will be even smaller.
I see.
Okay, Cindy, looks good. We'll just trim these, and you have your bone tuning knobs.
Oh, for the guitar.
Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah.
And this is our only mold, too, so I have to be careful with this. Try not to drop it. All right, thank you. Yeah, let me see how good your video work is. Don't worry about that. Okay, so this is the mold right here. I think you caught me dropping that clamp.
That would have been a YouTube video for all times.
Yeah. This is for Cindy. Okay? We poured these last night, and we don't know yet how they're going to turn out, but I'm hoping if everything worked Good shot.
Can I go see the clown? Yeah, look.
Mm-hmm.
This is the body for Fats, I'm pretty sure. Or Billy Bob, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's Fats though. Hello, evil clown. You can't hurt me. You don't have any legs.
You don't like clowns, do you?
No, I don't even like clowns.
But they can cast an evil spell on you.
Here's Missy's shoe.
Now you're touching something.
Oh,
You gotta remember not to touch
spiders.
it. You gotta think, spider. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Would you like to see me pour the birthday bird?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the birthday bird mold. I got it out last night. And I'm gonna open it up to show you what it looks like. See that?
Yeah.
See, there's the front over here, and this is the back.
Oh, wow. You go through a lot of latex.
Yeah. So I'm just hoping that this is tight enough. If it's not tight enough, I'll have to get another clamp. And also all of the latex will just run out on the floor. But here's my latex.
Second generation.
We want to keep this off of your shoes, off of your pants. We don't want to get any of this on you because it will ruin whatever you're wearing. All right. First thing I got to do though is stir this
It's second,
gently.
Dad, look, it's second generation Mitzi.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. She's waiting down here. She's waiting for us to bring her up and start working on her again. And when I get her working, then she'll become part of my show.
Oh.
And then when I make videos, she'll be performing in all my videos, I hope. What does this smell like to you, Cole?
Mm.
Have you ever smelled this before?
Well, he's been working with latex lately.
Oh, have you worked with liquid latex?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because the mask you sent me was latex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you make your molds out of plaster?
What? No.
How do you make your molds?
I make them out of clay.
Oh, out of clay?
Yeah.
And then you pour latex into the clay?
No, I put the latex on it.
On the clay?
He's been brushing it on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me suggest that you create a mold, a plaster mold.
Like that?
Yeah, like this, or like those, or like those. Okay, so just create a little something out of clay, like you're doing, and then mix up some plaster, and then sprinkle the plaster on your mold. Then when your plaster is hard, you can clean out the clay out of it. And then when you pour latex in your mold, okay, like we're gonna do right here, okay, you fill it up, like I'm gonna fill up my mold with this, and you let it sit for just a few hours, and then you pour the latex back out, and that will form a skin inside the plaster, and then you just let it drain, turn upside down, let it drain, and come back the next day, and then you can pull your mask out, and it'll be perfect. It'll be perfect, just like your clay.
Oh.
I'm going to teach, that's going to be one of the things I'm going to teach later on in my course.
Oh, good.
Guess what?
What?
I have an art teacher, and do you know what her name is?
What?
Andrea.
Andrea, no way. That's so funny. Okay. Now, I need a glove so I don't get too much on my hands.
Dan,
Yeah.
you know Andrea.
Uh-huh.
It's the same name as his artist.
Well, a lot of people named Andrea.
Maybe that's a good name for an artist, huh?
Yeah.